What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do this video. I just made a modification to my lift table. Okay, I put this boat winch on it right here. It actually came off of a jet ski trailer, and it was slightly bent. So I work at a power sports dealership, so it was going in the trash. But for this application, it'll work fine. It's like a, let me see, yep, 900 pounds. So the other weekend I was in here and I was trying to lift my Prairie 360 up onto this lift. Obviously, when it was lowered to the ground, this is a Harbor Freight lift. I've done a video on it, did some modifications to it. I made that basically ATV adapter platform, whatever you want to call it, so I could put ATVs on it and work on those and not break my back. Well, I was trying to pick this thing up and put it on there. Ended up hurting my back, and I thought about putting an electric winch on this thing, but I really, I can get one for pretty cheap, but I didn't want to deal with dead batteries and stuff like that and charging them up, because I don't use it every day, so the batteries will more than likely go dead. So what I did was I cut this off. This piece here was attached right there, and that has like a bow rest on it. That way when you winch a jet ski up, it rests against that. But I didn't need it, so I took my Milwaukee grinder with cutoff wheel. I cut that off. Now this already has 4 holes in it. Okay, I only needed the back 2 really, but this table, it comes with this little stopper right here. Okay, and that's for putting there, basically where that first bolt is right here, and it lines up right there. You can actually see that empty slot there. But I rarely use that. I work on more 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers than I do dirt bikes, and even when I have a dirt bike on here, I don't really need that because I strap them down or put them on a center stand or something like that. But all I had to do, I took the existing bolts. It's a bolt and a washer, and then underneath you got another washer. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. You have another washer and a lock washer and a nut. They're 17 millimeter, and that's what came on my table, so I just used those. Again, I didn't need to bolt down the front because the pressure or force is going to be going that way. I just needed them back here, so that should be fine. But I wanted to put a winch on here to help me get these ATVs up on my lift without breaking my back, because I've got some pretty serious lower back problems, and it's not all the time, but when it acts up, it's pretty much unbearable. So anyway, I took my Milwaukee drill, okay, and that is a 18 volt fuel. It's a 1/2 inch hammer drill, and I put that Harbor Freight little step drill bit on there, and those things are super cheap. I was really impressed by them. I've been using them over and over again, and they never let me down. I took my 17 millimeter Harbor Freight swivel socket to tighten the bolts down. I used the drill bit to drill this second hole right here to put both bolts in, and that was pretty much it. So anyway, here's another shot of my table in case y'all wanted to see that. It's just a basic Harbor Freight, $200 to $400, depending on the price you find it at, but that's the kind of table it is. I think it's 1/2 inch expanded metal, 1/2 inch or 1 inch, I can't remember. And then I made the frame out of some square tubing, and then I did another video where I made this foot pedal, because this is wider than the actual table, so the foot pedal you get to pump it up with isn't long enough. It doesn't stick out long enough, and this one does. See? So let me I'm gonna pause it for a second, get everything set up, and I'm gonna see if this winch works. Hang tight. got it hooked onto the front bumper, so I'll start reeling it in to see if this works. Not working too well. Okay guys, got my car and truck ramps right here that I use for changing oil. I shoved them up under there to give the front tires a little more lift, so we'll see if that works. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it definitely helps if I set the brake on this thing. Alright, looks like that helped. See if we'll get the back of them on there. And that's it for this episode of I'm a Genius. So, that actually worked. I could actually make some little metal ramps to attach to that thing, and it would definitely work a lot better. It's probably what I'll end up doing. But again, this is the first shot. But the reason I'm getting this back up here, I did another video on changing that rear end fluid on this thing, and I let it sit overnight and it actually started leaking, so I'm gonna have to change out the seals. I'll probably do a video on that too. But anyway, that little boat winch probably needs to be braced better and stuff like that. I just wanted to see if it would actually work. So that just saved me a lot of hassle. So now I know what to expect in the future. But anyway, hope you like my videos. Like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.